As I approached the scene of my contract, my mind couldn't help but wonder, why hire a private eye at all? From this file, the case seemed to be closed before it even started. Zeke Superfly, the student body president, who supposedly cracked under the pressures that he plagued upon himself, decided to off himself. Boom, simple, open and shut. But his parents weren't satisfied with the police's official report of his suicide. They needed a fresh pair of eyes to review the case. In a city of would-be private eyes, why was I hired? Maybe clients deemed me trustworthy for my past as a cop. But if they knew anything about this city, it's that the cops are just as crooked as the criminals. I suppose justice turns a blind eye if you have a large enough wallet. One of the worst cops in the city just happened to be my partner, Easton White. He was basically a mobster with a badge. He got tired of my conscience getting in the way of his bankroll, and strong-armed the chief in giving me a forced early retirement. Working in the private sector, the only boss I answer to is myself. No more overbearing rules and regulation getting in the way of justice. No longer will crimes go unanswered, and the weak will no longer suffer at the hands of the unrighteous. Weston Black is on the job, and none escape my unrelenting eye of justice.
It's crazy. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's like a murder at school. Like, it's just a kid. He's gone. It's crazy. I can't believe it. Like, and everyone's just going out through their day, and they don't even care about the person that's just laying there. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I just don't understand how that is possible. But you know who you remind me of? My aunt. She's a detective too, but like only on the side. She's not really a detective. She's actually a nurse. It's pretty crazy. She kind of looks exactly like you, which is a little weird. Like, I'm a little kind of creeped out. Like, are you my aunt? Are you my aunt? I'm a little creeped out, honestly. You know what else you remind me of? My favorite anime protagonist. He looked just like him. He's a detective too. I mean, it's almost like you're just cosplaying him, like you're copying him. It's kind of weird. Like, what? Like, are you an actual detective? I mean, I know that because I've followed you forever. Make way, Detective Black, make way. Detective Black, this is Marinara Sauce. She's from forensics.
It's Mariana. Pleasure to meet you. Heard of your work.
So what do we know?
Zeke Superfly, age 17, senior, student body president. The authorities ruled his death as a suicide, but I really have my doubts.
What makes you say that?
I found staples in the back of his head.
Could they be surgical?
I don't think so. They look more like office staples to me.
Doesn't fall from that height. There should be more blood. The table should have broke.
The cameras! Oh, they would have caught everything.
Yeah. Why are you still here?
Senior release.
Great.
Need to see the footage.
Okay, it'll take a second to pull that up. Is there anything else I can do for you while you wait?
Is there anyone here last night?
I think student council was here last night. Zeke would have been here.
Need a list of the members.
Okay.
Hey, you! What do you know about the death of Zeke Superfly?
I don't know anything, I swear.
Why were you running?
I was paid.
By who?
I don't know. There was just a letter in my locker.
Get out of here.
There you are, my detective. You ran off before you could even get the list of the student council names. But luckily, I was there to grab it for you.
For the most part, the student council was fruitless. Nobody even knows where Superlight went after the meeting. All except for one. You remember what happened to Zeke Superfly after the meeting last night?
If I remember correctly, he was heading down towards the left hallway.
Did you say where he was going?
No, all he said was something about a paper.
Do you remember anything else? Anything at all?
No, that's everything.
Well, thank you. That'll be all.
Wait, there's one more thing. I don't know if it helps, but I did see someone following him down that left hallway.
Do you remember anything about them?
No, all I remember was a hat. A big one.
The office has your security footage now. We should go.
You have the footage I requested.
Yes. I don't understand. It was all here this morning.
How convenient.
I'm so sorry, Detective.
It's no problem. It's one more mystery I have to solve today.
Hello?
Detective Black, this is Mariana from the crime scene.
Yes, how did you get this number?
Your associate gave it to me.
I don't have an associate. Right.
I know you're busy, but there's something you really need to know.
What is it?
I was suspicious earlier, but now I'm sure. This wasn't a suicide. This was a murder. Looking at the body, the injuries don't add up. His head is too broken from the height he fell from. He was dead before he fell. 2 blows to the back of the head.
And that would explain the staples.
Also, I found a strand of brown hair that's too long to be his.
Thanks to you, Mariana, I think I see this case a lot more clearly now.
You said he frequented your office.
Yeah, you came here all the time. But what's that?
I don't think that's it.
Shouldn't we, investigate it? Could be evidence. It was so simple. All I had to do was take out Superfly. Throw the blame on someone else and take the credit for solving the case. But then he arrived. I had to act fast. I decided to follow him closely so I could get rid of evidence while clearing any suspicion. Bribing students, clearing security tapes, it was all worth it. It might not have come to this if I interrupted Belanger sooner. Now I can take credit for solving 2 murders!
I think that's all I need.
I had a feeling it was you. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew. You had such a bright future ahead of you. But in the end, there's just another dirty cop. After a couple of calls, Cop was on her way to jail. Perhaps now she knows what it means by crime doesn't pay. I will say that she made this case interesting, and maybe even got away with it. But Weston Black was on that case, and none escaped my unrelenting eye of justice.